Herzlich willkommen! Welcome to today's video where you're going to learn how to greet people and introduce yourself in German. If you're just starting out or you want to brush up on your beginning German skills again, this video is perfect for you. And by the end of this lesson, you'll know how to introduce yourself with confidence formally and informally in German so that you can engage in some basic conversations with German speakers right away. First, let's look at some basic German greetings. When you're learning a new language, greetings are the first step. German has formal and informal greetings, so it's important to know when to use which. Let's start with some of the most common greetings. Hallo. It means hello in English, and it works in informal and formal situations. You can use hallo at any time of day, and it's a safe, neutral way to greet people you know or don't know. Next, we have Guten Morgen. In the morning, Germans use Guten Morgen, and you'll usually use it until 10 or 11 a.m. It translates directly to good morning. You can use it when you're greeting people you know or don't know very well, in a professional or informal setting. Next, we have Guten Tag, good day. As the day progresses, you can switch to Guten Tag, which means good day. You'll hear this commonly between late morning and early evening, late afternoon, and it's a polite way to greet someone. Next, we have Guten Abend, good evening. In the evenings, usually after 5 p.m., you'd say Guten Abend to greet somebody. Then we have Servus or Grüß Gott. If you're in Bavaria or Austria, you'll hear Servus or Grüß Gott. These are regional greetings, with Grüß Gott literally meaning God greet you, but used casually as a way to say hello. Next, we have Tschüss, bye. When it's time to say an informal goodbye, Tschüss is your go-to for informal situations. For something more formal, you would say Auf Wiedersehen, which means until we see each other again. Professional environments, talking to strangers or anyone older than you. In this case, you would use Sie, the formal word for you. When you're with friends, family, and people your age, informal greetings like Hallo und Wie geht's? How are you? How's it going? Wie geht's? Are more appropriate, and you'd use du, the informal you. In fact, many Germans will explicitly have to invite you to use du instead of Sie once they feel the relationship is informal enough. This is especially true if you're talking to strangers who are older than you. Let's imagine this scenario. You walk into an office and you would say, Guten Tag, wie geht es Ihnen? Good day, how are you? Using the formal you. And now imagine meeting a friend, you'd say, Hallo, wie geht's dir? Hello, how's it going? Using the informal you. Now that you know how to greet someone, let's look at how you can introduce yourself. This is where your conversation is really going to get started. So you can say, Mein Name ist, my name is, mein Name ist, which is the most formal way to introduce yourself. And the second option is to say, Ich heiße, I'm called. It's a slightly more casual way to introduce yourself, but you can use either one. You can say, Ich heiße Julia, for example. Another option is, Ich bin, I am. This is often used when people are quickly introducing themselves, like in a group setting. For example, Ich bin Julia, I am Julia. The next phrase is also really useful. Schön, dich kennenzulernen. Nice to meet you. Schön, Sie kennenzulernen. Nice to meet you, formal. And after introducing yourself, it's polite to say, Schön, dich kennenzulernen. or schön, Sie kennenzulernen. Remember to choose the formal or informal depending on your situation. Let's take a few minutes to talk about how the conversation might continue after your introductions. Someone might ask you a basic question. For example, woher kommst du? Woher kommen Sie? Where are you from? And if you want to ask someone where they're from, you would say, woher kommst du? Where are you from? Woher kommen Sie? And to respond, you could say, ich komme aus, I come from, and followed by your country or your city. For example, ich komme aus den USA. I come from the USA. Next, you might ask or hear, wie geht es dir? Wie geht es Ihnen? This is a common question to ask someone how they're doing. For informal, say, wie geht es dir? And for formal, ask, wie geht es Ihnen? You can answer with, mir geht's gut, danke. I'm doing well, thank you. Or, mir geht's nicht so gut. I'm not doing so well. You might ask, was machst du beruflich? Was machen Sie beruflich? What do you do for a living? It's common for Germans to ask as one of the first questions. You could say, ich bin Arzt. Ich bin Ärztin. I'm a doctor. Or you could say, ich bin Lehrer. Ich bin eine Lehrerin. I'm a teacher. I'm a female teacher. Remember that IN to make it female. And now that you know how to greet someone, introduce yourself, and ask a few basic questions, you're ready to start a conversation in German. These phrases are going to be essential for your first conversations, and with practice, you'll be able to speak German confidently with German native speakers in no time. So don't forget to practice your pronunciation and try these phrases in real-life situations. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. And be sure to check out the website mygermanizelife.com for more German lessons, vocabulary, phrases, grammar, and more. Bis bald, German learners. Auf Wiedersehen.